Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to the case of the worst day ever. We're jumping into this one now, investigation number 5, a bake-off gone wild. How wild? Okay, so this is going to be about the mother of Caroline. Is that Caroline? I think that might be Caroline. Let's have a look around first. What's going on over here? Okay, this is the gone wild part. Wait, but don't we have like the same characters? Aren't you? No, it's a different person. Okay. Alright. Start clicking around. You promised. You've got a whisk. A very nice whisk with a wooden handle. There's nothing else to see there. You promised. What did you promise? It's not usually like this, I swear. Professional DSLR camera. Okay. The cake. Got a rabbit in a hat. Oh, click on this whole thing. In the meadow we meet, made with sweet buttercream, vanilla cake, and raspberry ganache. In the meadow we meet. I guess that's the name of the dessert. I guess. Is this a dessert? I guess this must be a dessert as well. It doesn't look like a dessert. Sweet buttercream, vanilla cake, and raspberry ganache. Okay, we're going to be like matching up people's preferences. Abracadabra, made with cream cheese, icing, red velvet cake, passion fruit ganache, and vanilla fondant. Polka dots and cream, made with sweet buttercream, strawberry cake, and sea salt caramel filling. Up in the clouds, made with blueberry buttercream, confetti cake, and vanilla fondant. What's confetti cake? Not sure I know what that is. Oopsie cone, made with mint buttercream, chocolate cake, and graham cracker crumble. Graham cracker is how people say it. It's how Americans say Graham. It's not usually like this, I swear. Okay. These people, was that everything in that space? There's only one word I got from that entire thing. 5th annual Mapleton Country Club Bake Off. Yep. What day are we on? What were you doing? So you were hosting that, well, I mean, are you a different person? Maybe you're somebody else. Hold on. Let's go back to... you. I think you are a different person. I thought maybe you were just dressed up. It's kind of hard to tell. Your mouth is close to your nose is like that. Different nose. You're a different person, I think. Okay. I think. I thought you were just like dressed up, but maybe not. Who should we start with here? Oh, there's different like podiums, I guess. 3 award podiums of varying heights. Okay, and they put the dessert on there. The baked good. Come on, you can't blame her. A very nice wooden spatula. How dare you! Half of a very nice wooden spoon. I guess it's not very nice anymore. There's 38 words here. Where are they? They're all going to be like on somebody's phone or on these pieces of paper down here. Wait, how dare you? I see, it's how dare you? How dare you? Okay. And this is the other half of it, okay. Well, maybe it's maybe it's the other half of a different spoon. It does, this somehow knows that is the handle of a spoon, though. Even though we can't see the other side of it, so we don't know it's a spoon. Ladies, please, all natural mints. Somebody else was having those. Joe Plume was having those. Okay. Helena, Belinda, Emma, Lynette, and Gail. So this is the judge's name, I think. Taste delicious. Appearance. Okay. Taste, appearance, creativity. We'll cross-reference these later. I think this game is going to be a lot of cross-referencing. It's going to be Einstein puzzles. Zebra puzzles. Whatever you want to call them. This is the final scene, and we've still got all those words to collect. There's going to be phones in these. First annual Bake Off. Mapleton Country Club hosts famous chef by Robbie Robinson. The Mapleton Country Club was honoured to host the famous baker chef Jean Rouge as the judge of their first annual Bake Off event. Chef Rouge is a legend in the baking community, said Mr. Edwin Lane, the owner of the club. My wife has always been a fan of his show. That's a cake, so we knew we had to save him as the judge. Photo credit Lynette Gupp. Lynette Gupp. How do we know Lynette Gupp? Oh, how do we know Gupp? Oh dear. I feel like from this one? No? Do all these people just like know each other? Like everybody's wife knows everybody else's wife, etc. Maybe it wasn't here. No, yeah, you were Gupp. Okay, so it's your wife. Yes. Okay. And what did you say, Lynette, on here? Did you remember just turn the slow cooker on? I think so. Brobert. Sorry, all I can think about is getting ready for the corporate visit. Poor thing, I get the dog walk to check it. Okay, so you didn't say anything about this event in that, but okay, so there's a connection there. Gonna get back across. So Lynette Gupp took the photo. Chef Rouge is... Wait, was Lynette Gupp one of the... Where was that? This thing. Lynette. Okay, so Lynette... So no, there's one judge, which is the chef, and these are the people being judged. Okay. Okay. Do we know Helena? Let's actually go back to this one. Because we did learn... I think it was like... Tink, no, that's the other side of the family. Dad... Hopperton and Grammy, he didn't say a name here. There might have been a name somewhere, but yeah, I can't remember. Okay. Yes, here. Okay. Chef Rouge is most known for his illusion cakes, which look like something other than your usual cake. Okay, so that's probably the... Well, no, because you're not making one of the cakes. But okay, but maybe that it would have got judged the best because it's your kind of cake. But he also sought after for creative takes on wedding cakes. So great things from the bakers of the club. Creativity, taste, and appearance are the keys. First annual bake-off. Ah, I see, it's a different years. Oh dear, so no, it's not you. First, Mrs. Tang, would you like fries with that? Second, Mrs. Lane, a gift for you. Third, Miss Dougie, vining for you. Fourth, Miss Tang, okay, spring has sprung. Fifth, Mrs. Gupp, cheesecake. Gupp. Is it the same people coming back each time? Lane, Tang, Dougie, Gupp. That's the sentence. Oh, it doesn't have the surnames on here. Like, how big is this county? Second annual bake-off. First, Mrs. Tang, trick or treat. Second, Mrs. Lane, Dougie. It seems like it's mostly the same people each time. Mrs. Bailey, birthday girl. We'll look at this up all later. Primrose Path, movie night, trick or treat, birthday girl, Rainbow in the Sky. Oh. I guess this is just a snippet. Tavern return. Another fine year of entries, the famed chef remarked. But it was immediately clear to me who would be getting first prize. Each year, the top 3 winners receive wooden... I wonder what they receive. Probably a wooden spoon, maybe? But there is a spatula. So who knows? Third annual bake-off. First, Mrs. Lane, teaches pet. Second, Mrs. Tang, perfect harvest. So these are very similar things. Third, Miss Dougie, roses and cream dream. So, are there people who... So, Mrs. Tang and Mrs. Lane often do ones that are not very cakey. Yeah, okay. What happened to Miss Lane? Miss Tang, sorry. Gone. Okay. Where was I here? Yes. Fourth, Mrs. Bailey, melting ice caps. Fifth, Mrs. Gupp, feeling froggy. Man, what's happened to that frog? We're so close, but she earned the Whisk this year. That sounds like the Whisk then is not a first place prize. Chef Rouge laughed, enjoying another bite of apple cake. If Karen had added a worm too, I guess I might have had to break the coveted spoon. We need to use notes. So it's Karen Tang. Or whatever it says. Something like that. Added a worm too. I guess I might have had to break the coveted spoon. Oh, but it could be spatula. Okay. Yep. They have broken the spoon. I think it's going to be the spoon, but okay. Well, I don't know who it's about. I mean, it could be talking about the same person, but it might not be. It's not necessarily the case that the she here is the Karen here. E4. All hail the Queen. Summon to light. Midnight blooms and bliss. Here comes the bride. Something blue. Okay. Wedding cakes were all the rage this year. And a bit of a toss-up when it came to awarding the spoon. Okay. I love to see bakers take new risks, but ultimately it came down to overall appearance, the famous chef explained. A little straighter and we'd have... Also it came down to overall appearance. Well, so like that one and that one are both a bit wonky, and that one looks the most straight. Famous chef explained a little straighter and we'd have... Yeah. Those both look a bit wonky. Okay, it seems like it's weird that they've like done this thing where I'm supposed to try and work out which one is the thing, but then here it seems like they're being very clear that it is the spoon. And what's the point of having this bit if you're just going to spell it out on the next page? A bit of a toss-up when it came to awarding the spoon. A bit of a toss-up. So I think what you're saying is two of them are pretty good. But maybe the spoon isn't the top prize. Maybe the spoon is second. So like, you won the spatula, these two are the toss-up for the spoon, and then somebody else got the, what's the other one? The whisk, maybe. Okay, that was all that. 27 of 38. Yep, there's phones in here. Oh god, remembering who's going to be so complicated. Lynette. So this is not Lynette. Lynette is here, but this is not Lynette. Bryant. Who's Bryant? You don't like Bryant. Don't feel pressured, but can I call you? I just want to apologize. I've changed now, I promise. I flushed my bait. I even sold my rods. So can I? Okay. Landlord, yes, you can pay via check, cash, or our convenient app. Cash strongly encouraged. Okay, sounds good, thanks. You're welcome, Mrs. Tibbard. Mrs. Tibbard, who are you? Edwin Lane. Oh, interesting. The owner of the club is the husband of one of the contestants. Mum, I've actually made a friend already at the country club. Well, that's so nice, dear. Friendship is important. Yeah, I'll just focus on that for a while. I think that's for the best. Just stay strong. You take care, honey. So Mum doesn't know how to type in non-all caps. Yes, I'm settling in. Not sure about going tomorrow. I don't need any more excitements. It's really low-key, I promise. I don't have to have my photo taken, do I? I hate photos. Of course not. Okay, so you hate having your photo taken. But you're not Lynette. You are... Mrs. Tibbard. Tibbard. Probably Tibbard. First coat. Mrs. Tibbard. Knows Lynette. Doesn't like having a photo taken. Oh, it's just Miss. Okay. I totally didn't notice that. Miss. Okay. Friend is probably Lynette. Okay. Okay. I'll call this second bag Edwin. Have we had an Edwin? Brit. The country club would be a perfect place for a fast and fab party. I don't know, we've had quite a few parties like that recently. Not like fast and fab, I swear. It's all about the ladies. We're focused on the bake-off right now. Follow up with you after. Okay, so this is something that knows Brit, which could be... I don't know. Grandma, I was just watching him on TV last night. He made a cake that looked like a can of corn cola. Okay, this will be talking about the chef. Second bag. I mean, it's first coat, second bag, but whatever. Knows Brit. Why would anyone want to eat a cake that looked like that? It's just to demonstrate his skills. I don't think anyone eats those. Wasteful. Back in my day, cake was made for eating. I'm with you, Grandma. Julio. She's not even going to be there? No, I'm super bummed. It'll be too easy without her. Unfortunately, her daughter is getting married out of state. Is this Lane and Miss Lane? Doesn't her daughter usually compete too? No, she never came back after the first. It just wasn't her thing. There we go. So, not the person with a daughter who competed. Edwin. Have we seen Edwin before? I can't remember. Anything I can do to help with the prep, sweetie? No, it's just too bad this year. It's not too bad this year. Just make me proud. Don't I always? Of course. Prep for what? Ooh. Edwin was you. Okay, so you are Mrs. Lane, but wasn't it Miss Lane? No, it was Miss Tang. Okay. So not Mrs. Tang, but I mean, I think we know you are Mrs. Lane. Married to Edwin, owner of Country Club. Okay. Next one. Okay, that is the guy from the other thing whose name was what again? It'll be on here somewhere. Gup. Third bag Gup. Yep. Personal and work. Okay, got 2 phones, of course. I made reservations for tomorrow at 7 p.m, my darling. Oh, I can't wait. What about the sitter? She's confirmed and available until 11 p.m. Perfect. A night of bliss. Okay, so they're going out for dinner or whatever. Helena, yes, I'm settling in. Not sure about going tomorrow. I don't need any more excitement. It's really low-key, I promise. I don't have to have my photo taken, do I? I hate photos. Oh, so this is the other side. Helena... So this must be Lynette. Lynette... Oh yeah, we knew you and Lynette Gup, right? Yes, we did from the other phone, of course. Lynette Gup. That makes you... Helena. Okay. I guess I'm going this direction. Mapleton Gazette. Please, I could really use the work. Well, we do have a gig for next week around 8 p.m. Perfect. We'll need shots of absolutely everyone there. Oh yeah, so you took the photo, that makes sense. We need shots of absolutely everyone there, so don't let anyone slip out. I won't thank you. Okay, so you're taking photos for the local paper or whatever. Did you remember to turn... Okay, this is the message from before. Cool. And you're trying to get work. Who isn't? Okay, well that one was easy. 4th bag, coat? I think it was a coat. It was a coat. Dear B, France is amazing this time of year. I always hate it when there's letters with a dear B and from whoever, because you never know whether it's been received. Has it been sent yet? Or is this them holding on to it to give it to somebody? I think usually it's that it has been received, and so this be B that's got the thing, but I always feel like that's an uncomfortable... I feel like it's often not even considered by the folks making the game, whether it might just be that they've just written this and they haven't given it to the person yet. They just assume that everybody will just be like, of course this has been received. Of course this person is B. But I mean, I guess we'll see in this case. France is amazing this time of year and we're having a blast. You and the hubby simply have to come with us next time. I thought of you when I visited a little bakery by our hotel. They had a cookbook by that hunk Jean Rouge. Ooh la la, he needs to hurry up and give you a prize already, or else you're going to have to start a fight, lol. Okay, seriously though, you've improved so much, you deserve a good look. Okay, so this is somebody, B. B. It's a good note. Somebody who has never won and desperately wants to win. P.S. Don't forget our bet. If you win first place, you have to kiss him on the cheek. Okay. If you win first place, kiss him on cheek. Him presumably being the chef, but lol. Okay. 5th bag. May the 2nd. It's almost here. Waiting to see Jean again each year is such torture. Ever since that first year when he gave me my prize. Okay, so you won in the first year. So you're all in love with him, basically. Maybe. First year, won first. Won first. I don't even say one like that. So it's weird that I typed it that way. It's because I was writing the word first as well, and so some Y's got crossed in my brain. I just can't believe I own things that he touched. They even smell like his cologne for a few months. Now I live for my next each year. His eyes on me, the way he praises my cakes, our hands sometimes touching when he hands me my prize. I simply couldn't bear it if he rejected me. That's why I've stuck to my tried and true cake style. I don't want to risk my moment with him. Never changed. Oh, you have to scroll down every time. Oh. Never changed cake style. Speaking of which, I overheard one of my lessers joking about kissing him if she won first. I didn't let it get to me because she has no chance of winning first. The thought alone of having to watch that made me feel sick. I know everyone has a crush on him too, who wouldn't, but still, I'd probably run away crying. Anyway, tomorrow I'll add another of his sweet prizes to my collection. His cologne is long faded from last year's and my desperation is growing. Okay. Another. So, do we think I'll add another of his sweet? His clothes. So, you definitely won previous year. Fourth year, won first. At least. Oh gosh, that's all of them. Okay. So, it's probably you two fighting in the middle. The one who wanted to kiss. The chef. So this is the chef. And so I'm gonna guess that they, or is there some ambiguity about who won or something? But then I guess I'm probably looking for a twist where there isn't one. This game has not been a game of twists. It's weird that like the arrow isn't just over here. Like, why not just go right? I guess you're implying that that room is through that door, but I mean, it could also just be over here. It's also a slightly odd game in that, like, the environment doesn't matter a whole lot. It's just a place to click on stuff. It's not like Golden Idol where you can, like, gain clues from, at least so far, like, oh, there's like a trail of something over here, and what does that mean? Or this bar has been cut, or this whatever. Like, everything's, like, pretty much spelled out in the little dialogue boxes that pop up. Okay, so let's just work out who's who then. Well, we've got you. Well, we don't know who you are. We could work that out, I guess. So you had a delicious cake. So it looks like you've won, Emma. Most likely, right? 555. 444, 443. You were pretty close, Helena. Okay. Oh gosh, okay. So Helena Tibbard knows Lynette, doesn't like having photo taken. That's you, so you are basically second place, it seems. Then, so we've got 1, 2. You're the who's the character we're actually supposed to be focusing on here? It's you, which is That's you. Okay, it's you. Alright. Do we have any indication that any of you is... Like, what were the names on your phones? Edwin... So no. Well, unless Edwin... Wait. What was your name? No, it wasn't Edwin. Donald. Donald Bailey. Ah, so we can use that for Bailey. Okay. Bailey was one of the names. Right. So that's going to be... Wait, I did know. Right? Well, it's you, Bailey. But do I know which bag is yours? I think it's probably you. Oh, but there's also B. Would that be your first name or last name? Is there a first name beginning with B? Belinda. It's probably Belinda, would be my guess. Yeah. So that is... How do you spell Belinda? Like that? With brackets in it, right? Belinda, yep. Belinda somebody. I think, this is not certain, but I think fifth bag is... What's the face? Bailey. This is Bailey. Lynette Gupp. You know Brit. We know who you are. So if we can figure out you and you. So not the possible daughter who competed, not Mrs. Tang. Oh, wait, but we know. So you are Mrs. Lane. So you're somebody Lane. Yes. Who Lane? Oh gosh, there's a lot of stuff to cross-reference, isn't it? Because we've also got to look at this soon as well, I guess. Oh no, it's because it's going to be who did which cake. You promised. Promised for what? It's usually not like this, I swear. You've taken a photo... Okay, so we know you're Lynette Gupp. Okay. So in fact, we can stick that in. That's you. Lynette Gupp. You promise. You're the one who doesn't like your photo being taken, I would guess. Who was... the first person, Helena Tibbert, I think. And you were also... Well, maybe your issue might not be that you've been photographed, but it's like... Because you were saying, like, I wanted to be... chill. Who was it? Helena. Says, Helena, yes, I'm settling in. Not sure about going tomorrow. I don't need any more excitement. Yeah, it's going to be you. So you are Helena Tibbert. Okay. Well, we know who you are. Jean Rouge. And we know who you, well, we know part of your name. Bailey. And we probably do know the others. I just haven't put it all together in my head. So we've got Belinda. Most likely, unless the B is for Bailey. So how else can we cross-reference some things here? By like who made which cake and... Oh dear. So somebody did the same style of cake every year. Who was that? Never changed cake style. And they came first in the first year. First place, first year, Mrs. Tang. Wait, but haven't I said that's Bailey? Hold on. Year one. Bailey's not even there in the first year. Oh, first year that you did it. But you were also fourth. Uh-oh. So where did I get this information? First year, one first. Fourth year, one first. Never changed Kickstarter. Mrs. Bailey. That can't be right then. How have I got that mixed up? I mean, I sort of guessed at this being her, right? Well, only because she's part of the fight, but yeah, it could be you instead, that you're Miss Bailey then. So first Miss Tang, first Miss Tang, first Mrs. Lane. But the only person who's won multiple times is Miss Tang. So whoever the fifth bag is Mrs. Tang for sure. Mrs. Tang. And your daughter came on the first year. Okay. Well, since we do know that you are Mrs. Bailey, you must be Mrs. Tang, I guess? Because of this rivalry that's happening. Maybe. Maybe. Did you, how far, because like the other two have got the other prizes. It's weird that it shows it twice here. So did you come fourth? I don't know. Okay, what else can I do? Never change cake style. Is that true, Mrs. Tang? Were you always? Yep, you did burger there. Pumpkin. You came second here. An apple. You just didn't do the worm. And then the chess pieces. Yeah. Okay. So you've always done. It's like it looks like something else, basically. Okay. So that adds up. That adds up. That bit's fine. That bit is fine. Oh, what was... Oh yeah, it just said Lynette on... that one, so this one said Lynette, yeah. And this is you saying, I'm settling in, not sure about going tomorrow. Yeah, okay. Do we know... Yeah, okay, so that's where the Mrs. Tibbard came from. That's the problem, I can make all these notes, but then I start doubting, like, where did that come from? So I sort of have to double check everything anyway. Doesn't like having photos taken. Well, so yeah, we already said that was most likely you. What's your first name? Well, okay, so you aren't the person that came first. You're not Mrs. Tang. When did you start joining? Because you weren't in the first year, were you? No. Second year, third year, fourth year. You came second. Sorry, you came fourth every time. You always do wedding cakes. You've increased the number of layers. Well, that's not a wedding cake, it's like a birthday cake or whatever. Okay. Oh yeah, if Karen had added, look, so it's Karen Tang. Karen Tang. Where was that here? Okay. I'm hesitant to assign it to a person yet. Where was I just now? Yeah, it's not super clear what the top prize is. I think the spoon is the top prize though, right? Although this made me doubt it. Wait, hold on. So, no, actually, we can work it out. I think I was sort of ignoring that this is like first, second, third place at the time. I was thinking this is just like first, the first contestant, not first place. But okay, so if I take that into account, holding the spoon, let's see if I can take any risk, but ultimately it came down to overall appearance. A little straighter, and we'd have a bit of a toss-up when it came to awarding the spoon. I love to see bakers take new risks. But ultimately, it came down to overall appearance. So, Mrs. Lane, have you done something different this year? No, you often also do those ones. Yep. You take new risks, but ultimately, it came down to overall appearance. The famous chef explained, a little straighter, and we'd have... Who took risk here? I'm almost thinking the spoon is third place. because like I feel like that doesn't apply to the first two. A little straighter and we'd have something like a tie or something. I guess so. But she earned the whisk this year. Well, so close, but she earned the whisk this year. Chef Rouge Lash, enjoying another bite of apple cake. Karen had added the worm too. I guess I might have had to break the coveted spur. So that's coveted. So whatever the spur is the top prize. Who does the whisk go to? I feel like that's ambiguous. She earned the whisk this year. Chef Rouge laughed, enjoying another bite of apple cake. If Karen had added a worm too, I think that does the wait. Hold on. Which apple cake are you eating? This one or that one? But she earned the whisk this year. Was so close, so it's like it was almost a tie. But she earned the whisk this year. Is that because Mrs. Lane? But then you're saying the whisk comes first, but then it's the coveted whatever. That is confusingly written. Enjoying another... Was so close, but she earned the whisk this year. Chef Rouge laughed, enjoying another bite of apple cake. So you're presumably talking about the cake that you're saying earned the whisk. But you wouldn't say earned the whisk if it came second, right? You'd say, like, unfortunately had to receive the whisk rather than the coveted spur. Gosh, okay. Let's also look at this year. This stuff. Whether we meet. Do I care about what's in them? I feel like that can't be that relevant. There are 3 wedding cakes. There's this. Oh dear. I'm overwhelmed. I'm definitely overwhelmed. Where are we at? We need these 3 people's names. Well, we know there's an Emma, we know there's a Gail. We know there's a... Well, so Lynette we know. Lynette, Helena, we know. Those 2 we know. Belinda, Emma, Gail. Who would have the least creativity, I guess we could look at. Am I genuinely supposed to do this? Like, because this looks like low creativity, but high, like, appearance. And I have no idea about the taste. Is there stuff that you like particularly or something? Whereas that's got like a sun on the top. It's more creative, but it's also good appearance. This is like bad appearance and low creativity, I'd say. Oh, I've got to keep that in my head while looking back and forth between here and there. Oh dear. Appearance very low. Taste too salty. Appearance very low, creativity 4. Which is the worst appearance? This one for sure, right? Like the rest all look good. So we're going to say that's Lynette's. It's too salty. Creativity 4. Why is it creative though? What way is that creative? But I think that is Lynette. Oh, it's not stuck there yet. Then we have 3 that have the same appearance, and then 1 that's like 5. I mean, this looks the fanciest, surely. Yeah, whereas these are all kind of similar to each other. Okay, what do I do with that? I can't judge the taste. I can't taste the cakes through the game, sadly. Gail, Emma, Belinda. How do I... Hold on, is there a phone in another case that I could look at to get another name here? Oof, okay. It's a lot to keep in your head at once. And I know I can write notes, but I'm not sure it even helps that much. It helps a little bit. Mrs. Lane. So do we know your first name, Mrs. Lane? My wife has always been a fan of his show. Uh-huh. What's your first name? Gift for you. Movie night. And then you won in this year. You both did apples, curiously. Teacher's pets. So you're not Karen. Karen Tang. Have I not put Karen Tang in yet? So Karen Tang is one of you two. I know that much. Who has won... Wait, hold on. Who is the fifth bag? I'll add another of his sweet prizes to my collection. Yes. And you're the one who wants to kiss him. Oh no. You're the one who's jealous of the kissing. Okay. Oh dear. Who am I saying this is? Karen Tang. And then how do I associate you with a person? Well, probably because of the fighting, but probably run away crying. Am I supposed to read into the fact that you are crying and just say that's why? That feels a bit of a that doesn't, just because you're crying doesn't mean you're the one that said you would run away crying. Run away crying is just an expression, right? But I think that is what you're saying, and there's other reasons to expect that, I guess. Karen Tang. Is that right? And then what was the thing with Edwin Lane? And where did Lane come? Second? You came first on 1 year, right? Oh gosh. Yeah. But you're not Karen, you're somebody else, Lane. So that's going to have to be you. You're Lane. Who Lane? We've got Emma and Belinda. He needs to hurry up and give you a prize already, or else you're going to have to start a fight. Yeah, so you've never won. Never won. No, hold on. Wait, what? Oh, so that's B. I'm getting so confused. So B has never won. So we think that is B Dougie. You've never won. And you're not Bailey. Well, unless the B is for Bailey. It's probably not. Rosie. But wait. But Lane has won. Lane has won. Wait, so who's Dougie? Who is Dougie? Wait. Is Dougie not taking part this year? Oh my god, what is this? How do I know? Well, okay. Well, I only know first names. Oh, it's so much information. Um... So I guess I know, apparently, because I filled them in for sure. So we know we have a Lynette Cook. We know we have Helena Tibbert. We know you're a Bailey because of you're his partner, and in this one, your name was Bailey. Yep, yep. Just double checking. Bailey. We know you're a Tang, and we know there's a lane there, so I guess, yeah, okay, so that is just a bit of a red herring. There is no Dougie. So then what name was I just trying to figure out? I was trying to figure out Belinda. Are you Belinda Bailey? No, because Belinda has never won before. Belinda has never won before. But that could be Bailey. Belinda Bailey. Maybe you're BB. You didn't win then. Oh. Oh, where's it gone? You didn't win then. You didn't win then. Who else hasn't won before? Well, Dougie's not here. Gup. But we know who Gup is. So it's Belinda Bailey. Okay, so it's BB. Okay, okay. So you're the one that wanted the kiss, yes. And then you are the remaining name, who is... So we've got Karen, Belinda, Helena, and Lynette. Gail. Wait, we don't have a Karen. Who's Karen? Oh my gosh, who's Karen? We've got an Emma and a Gail? Emma and Gail is who I'm trying to assign now. How do I do that? Where did I get Karen from? From... Here, Mrs. Tang. If Karen is out of the worm too... Presumably to the apple. Karen Tang. Is Karen Tang not here? Did the daughter get married? Actually, there was something about that, wasn't there? Yes, there was something about that, and I totally thought about that earlier. This is Lynette. You wouldn't have spoken about it. Getting married out of state. Okay, so it's not Karen Tang, it's the daughter, either Emma or Gail. You're just holding her hand to hold her back, right? There's nothing else I'm supposed to take from that. Well, I mean, you're younger, so you're more likely to be the daughter, I guess. It still doesn't tell me whether it's Emma or Gail, though. Also, I think you're Tang then. Oh no. But it was Tang that was going to cry if... Well, I don't know where I got that from, though. Well, because you have many prizes, and only Tang... Oh, but the other Tang. Wait, but that can't be... Okay, so if the other Tang, Mrs. Tang from before... Wait. It'll be too easy without her. She's not even going to be there. No, I'm super... It'll be too easy without her, unfortunately. Her daughter is getting married out of state. Wait, so neither of the Tangs are there? There's no Tang. There is no Tang. This is so much information. It'll be too easy without her. So this must be whoever's comes second. Whoever keeps coming second. This is Lane. Do I know that already? Edwin, yes, yeah. Okay, so that makes sense. Yeah, okay. Be too easy without her. But do I have a name for you? Success rate is skills. I don't think anyone eats those. And think? Does that mean you don't tend to do those? But you do, don't you? Yeah, you often do them. You always do them. Okay, so we're saying that neither Mrs. or Miss Tang are there. So instead, we've got Tibbet, Gup, Bailey, possibly Dougie, and Lane? I think it's Dougie and Lane then. I think all my notes are wrong. Now I don't want to look at them anymore. That's the two over there. They're the friends. Those are sorted already. It's those two. You're Belinda Bailey. I'm pretty sure that's correct at this point. So you were the one who said you'd cry. And you've had another of his sweet prizes to my collection. So you have won. Well, the only other person who's won is Mrs. Lane. It's odd for you to say another... I mean, no. Actually, you need to have won last year specifically, right? His clone has long faded from last year's. Yeah, so you won last year. But that's Mrs. Tang. But Mrs. Tang isn't here. I'm so lost. That was the fourth one. This is the fifth one. Fifth. But Mrs. Tang isn't here. Long fade from last year's and my desperation is growing. Oh, but you didn't need to win because there's other prizes, of course. Okay, sorry, yes. You just need to have won either first, second, or third, seemingly. Right, see, that's where I'm getting lost there. Okay. Tried and true. And so you actually sort of don't care which prize. Ever since that first year when you gave me my prize, which could have been any prize, okay. Just can't believe I own things that he touched. So yeah, you almost don't care which thing you get as long as you get one. And you're the one that's crying. And you've kept your style the same every year. Mrs. Tang isn't here. Mrs. Lane has done the same kind of thing every time. And you will have many prizes. So that might be Mrs. Lane. Maybe, but it's not Mrs. Lane. No, because we know Mrs. Lane's one of the other bags. Oh my gosh. This is Mrs. Lane. So you're not Lane. If you're not Lane... Oh my god, I'm getting so lost. So then you're Lane. You have to be Lane. So then you're Dougie. Oh, it's kind of overwhelming. I'm terrified that the rest of the game is like this. So let's say I wanted to see. He praises my cakes. Our hands sometimes touch him when he hands me my prize. And you're not Lane. I always need to write on paper or on my whiteboard because like this format isn't even that helpful because I need to be able to like cross things off for each person. And I could write that like not this, not that, but it's gonna make it really hard to like follow still. And that's the issue that I've got is it's really hard to follow all this information right now. No chance of winning first. No chance. So you did win something last year, so let's just double check that as well. So Dougie did win something last year. And you won something then, and then, and then. You've won every year, always third place. And we do think... Who have I said is Dougie? You? But do we think you've come fourth then? Because you don't have a thing. You've got a thing. Well, you've got a spoon, but it sounds like you've won and you wanted to get the kiss and you're mad. I think you've come fourth, Dougie. And you were always on the verge of coming fourth, so you only cared about like at least becoming third. One of my lessers, and you were Bailey, and have you always come below whenever you've been involved? Yes, yes, yes. Okay. You've come fourth. Have I figured out who would have come fourth? I mean, it presumably would be you. Gale, Dougie. I'm not certain of everything else though. Okay, so I think you're fourth. You've come... It's the coveted spoon, so I think you've come first. Yes, and that's why this has happened, because you came first and you got the kiss. So you come first, you're fourth, and then you are third and second. I can't remember who gets what, if I ever figured it out. So yeah, the spoon is definitely the top prize. Covered spoon. She earned the Whisk this year. So I think Whisk must be second place. So then Spatula is third. So if that's the case, then who do we think would have come third here? Well, it'd be you, right? Belinda is third. I was saying the Whisk is the... sorry. No, what was it? The Whisk is second. The Spatula is third. That's the Spatula. So you are last, fourth, third, Belinda, Lane. Well, you're Belinda at least. Oh, okay, hold on. Well, I'm glad I'm removing that anyway. So I think you're Belinda Lane, having come third. Then, second, Helena. And yes, you've got the Whisk, that works out. And then the spoon is going to you. So you must be Emma. Emma, what's your face? But no, that doesn't make sense because you say Dear B. I mean, maybe the kiss hasn't happened, but I think that is the setup here. So the kiss has happened and that's why they're fighting so much. Oh, but the B could be for Bailey. Okay, so we think you've come first. And is that Emma on here? It is Emma. I think that might all be right. Let's put it in. I am worried though. Yep, okay, something's wrong. You've clearly won. Emma. And we know your name is Bailey, so that's got to be right. Gale, Dougie. We know that Tang isn't here. There's no Tang. We know that there is a Lane here. Could it be Gale Lane and Belinda Dougie? How did I get their names? Come on, you can't blame her. How dare you? How dare you? You can't blame her. Yes, and you can't blame her for wanting to kiss him, I think is what you're saying. I don't remember how I got their surnames. Oh dear. Well, you have come... Well, no, so you've come... fourth is the issue. because you haven't been given a prize. 4th. And so you must be Dougie. Well, unless you're Lane and you've dropped 2 spaces, possibly. Oh, I don't remember everything. Karen and Out of the Worm. So Karen is Mrs. Tang. Karen's not here, so we don't have a Karen. Is the breaking the spoon in 2 like not a joke here? Are you saying you would literally break it in 2? I don't think so. There's not like a no. Also, you wouldn't then give a second prize out, right? You'd be joint first and then next person be 3rd. Oh dear. You've got to be Emma. Emma. Yeah, so that name's got to be right. I think it's these 2 names I've got wrong. Lynette Gup, Helena Tibbard, almost certainly right. Lane and Dougie. How do I know who's who? Well, Lane is the owner of the club. Lane always has done non-cake-like cakes. You've won once. Let's straight it and we'd have... What? I think those 2 names are the wrong way around, but I don't know how to figure that out. Tibbard, yeah, we know you. We know you. And you're the other one, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so it's these 3 I'm trying to disambiguate, although I'm pretty sure I know you? No, I'm pretty sure I know... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know you. So the B must be for your surname, Bailey. If you were in first place, you have to kiss him on the cheek. Ever since that first year when he gave me my prize, I just can't believe I own things that he touched. They even smell like his cologne for a few months. And if my next year, blah blah blah. If you rejected me, so you've obviously gone 4th. And you've stuck with your tried and true. The only people who have stuck with their tried and true are... So you must be Lane, because Lane has... Maybe Dougie has not. Hold on. Yeah, maybe that's my mistake. Yeah, Dougie's... Dougie's done similar stuff each year as well. I think those 2 names are the wrong way around. Oh. No, look, they made it worse. Ah! Okay, what? What? That's definitely right. Are you somehow Belinda Bailey? But there's a reason you're not, right? Which I can't remember why that reason is, but... Oh, because of this. Belinda is definitely coming 3rd. Does the spoon go to 3rd place? So you're not even fighting over Spatula's 1st place, maybe. You're fighting over 3rd place. Maybe. But then you wouldn't have kissed him, so that doesn't feel like it adds up. I mean, I don't know that you have, but maybe you're just upset that you didn't get the thing. Like, what did you specifically say? But still, I'd probably... Yeah, if the kiss happens. Yeah, okay. I mean, is it possible from the newspaper clippings that the spoon just goes to third place? Does the whisk go to first place? I think this is ambiguous. I mean, maybe it's intentionally ambiguous, but it's definitely ambiguous. It's not clear which apple you're eating here. You could be eating the one that doesn't have the worm in it. Or you could be eating the one that does have the worm in it. Earned the whisk. But then you wouldn't say the coveted, like, coveted would be the top prize, right? So it must be spatula, whisk, spoon then? Hold on. But then doesn't the next one say... Toss it when it came to awarding the spoon. I love to see bakers taking balls when it came to the overall appearance. I did say before that, yeah, maybe the spoon is for third because of this. Like, if that had been straighter, maybe it would have gone to you instead. I think that might be the idea then. But then I don't get the kiss situation, but whatever. So what does that change? It changes whose first names you have. So I'm saying that you've come third, which would be Belinda. So you are Belinda Bailey, and then that means that you've come first. So you are Emma Lane, and are you still Gail? Fourth place? Yes. So you're Emma Lane. Okay. Oh my gosh. So the spoon is for third. But, I mean, something that I don't like there is that it says... Oh no, so it's covered... Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, I did think about that when I was going through, and then I... for some reason got stuck on the idea that the spoon's definitely for first. Oh, because of the kissing thing. Where, like, you wouldn't kiss him if you didn't get first. And I assume the kiss is what's triggered the fight. So I'm actually still a bit unclear on that. If you win first place, you have to kiss him on the cheek. I mean, maybe you just decide to do it anyway for winning third? I guess. Okay, I think I can probably figure out this stuff then, now that I know who came where. So you came third, Belinda Bailey. So the B was for both names. Belinda Bailey, third. So that says the bad one. Yeah, that's fine. You were fourth, Gail. Who did the tried and true? Gail, right? So many names. Tried and true was Gail, Dougie. So if you're sticking with tried and true, then you're doing a normal kind of cake. Right. Yeah. I mean, you do always do 3 tiers as well, like stacked like that. So you keep it the same basically every time. So that means that one probably. Dougie. Oh, I can do it from here. Gail, Dougie. He definitely likes these kinds the most, though. But is there anything I can do to say... let's look at this again. So Gail, Dougie, creativity, low. Yeah, okay, because it's very similar to the other ones. But it looks good. I'm sure it tastes good as well. So then we're left with these 3. Which is third, fourth... Sorry, third, second, first. Third, second, first. So presumably the one that's got the fanciest appearance is going to be that one. So that's going to be Emma Lane. Okay, so you won the spatula. Then, well, following the pattern from the previous ones, like this would probably come second, but I'm not certain. Because the only distinguishing factor between these two is taste, which isn't ideal. Belinda and Helena. Belinda and Helena, and they are Belinda Bailey and Helena Tibbard, who's never been before. Belinda Bailey. Belinda Bailey. How consistent are you each year? There's like a place here where you can click where it doesn't like, where it closes the thing. Or is it just that like that happens maybe? Bailey. Bailey, so you weren't that year. You did a normal cake then. Normal cake then. Normal cake then. They're always a bit sloppy, to be honest. But you did manage to get third place this time, so it would be a little bit better, but they're usually normal cakes. So maybe this one? Maybe this one? What did your thing say? It was this. If you win first place, you have to kiss him on the cheek. It's probably that. But it's really hard to say. Like how else can I do it? So who are the two people I still need to assign? Not Emma. We're saying that's the fanciest looking one. So Belinda Bailey and Helena Tibbard. So Helena, are there any clues about what you would have done? This is you. What's this? I feel like we're going to learn more about this later, aren't we? How else do I figure anything out else about you and your cake? So you. Does your cake look like you? You got second place. Oopsie cone. Up in the clouds. Like, they've got all these ingredients here, but there's no other reference to ingredients, so... Why are the podiums relevant? Maybe just to help you understand that there are three, but it does say that in here as well, so... Wherever it was. Like, it is always the more creative ones that, like the non-cakey ones that win. So maybe that's the clue there. So then this has to be Belinda Bailey. And you did always do cakes of that style, I guess. And it's got a bit more creativity than that, with the sun on the top. It's all feeling a bit vague, but... And then finally the other one is Helena. Maybe? Wait, was it you that was always doing those ones? Yes, it was. Ooh. Okay. Okay. After getting something placed for the something time, something tried to something, because of something her, causing the something to something and something to something. What? After getting something for the something time, tried to something. Was her something her. Maybe I have no idea what's going on in this. I think that's causing the spoon to snap. Is that or to break? And something. After getting something placed for the somethingth time. Well, Belinda. So this would be Belinda getting third place for the first time. Okay, I was thinking like it's got to be like more than first, right? Why would they mention it? But no, okay, it does. I mean, it is like first is an option. So yeah, after getting third place for the first time, Belinda Bailey tried to kiss the guy. Oh, his cheek? But this doesn't make sense. The bet was only for first, but yeah, because a friend is going to be... his friend here? Yep. Bet her. That's going to be cheek. Yep, that exists. Oh, so it's not the spoon. And break the spoon, sorry, it's going to be the way. Causing the something to something. The fight to start? Is that those words we've got? We've got fight. To take, rejected. What? Causing the something to oh, causing the ladies to fight. That's a weird way of putting it, but sure. I think that's what they're going for. And break the spoon. Oh no, I've got something wrong. It's getting third place for the first time. Belinda Bailey tried to kiss so friend bet her. But you did get third place, right? Like, Belinda Bailey, you're on here. Belinda, you're definitely not getting first place. And it's B. We don't have another B. In fact, both of you on this B and nobody else has a B anywhere. Huh? It's getting 3 or more wrong. Holy moly. So it's very wrong. Maybe she didn't try and kiss his cheek because that wasn't the bet. Because her... Is that like a red herring? Because her something her... Belinda never got it before, right? Let's just double check that. Yeah, no. In third place for the first time, Belinda Bailey tried to kiss Jean Rouge's cheek because her... Well, because she fancied him. Because her something... Causing the ladies to fight. Maybe it's not that. Maybe causing the... Photo to... take. There's definitely something that doesn't add up because the bet was about winning first place. So did something else happen? It's getting third place for the first time. It's getting third place for the first time. Is this not accurate? Like, it's funny because like maybe the sentence is accurate, but it's not the sentence it wants. But it's probably just not right. She kissed Jean Rouge's cheek because her... crush. Or pressured? Because her something pressured, that's a word. I mean, it could just be friend pressured her. Instead of bet her. Maybe. But, I mean, we've got more words than that wrong, so... I'm lost. What am I missing? I know who everybody is. I know where they came. I think. Well, yes, of course I do, because it's on here. Unless for some reason you didn't judge them based on that. would be surprising. I think these two are like mostly not that relevant to it. You're wearing the tortilla chip thing. How dare you? How dare you? So it's how dare you for breaking the spoon. Then how dare you for kissing him? Is all the information here that I need? I kind of feel like it's not somehow, but it's getting something. Or are you saying after getting like, is it just talking about the other person? Can you just invert this? After getting 4th place for the first time, Gail Dougie tried to like take Belinda Bailey's spoon. Is that not? Oh yeah, that is a word, because her something her. Because her crush rejected her? Because I guess but that sounds like a crush rejecting them because like, oh, they wanted to date or whatever and they said no. But what you mean is crush rejected her from getting a prize. That's totally two different, two valid sentences. Right? There's nothing wrong with the other sentence I made. So both should be accepted. I think, unless I made a mistake, but Belinda Bailey worked hard over the years to improve her cake making game and finally won a prize. Unfortunately, that meant Gail Dougie, who lives for her prize each year, would have to go without one, so Gail tried to take the spoon, causing it to break in two. Yeah, that case is... like, it was just like, mostly just like so much information, and like trying to keep track of it all is just really difficult. I like the twist that it's like the spoon isn't first place, but it's all you cared about because you just wanted to have something that the chef had. So that's a good twist. But yeah, my other sentence was also perfectly fine. After getting 3rd place for the first time, Belinda Bailey tried to kiss. Well, okay, the reason it's not fine is because of the first place. It's like a first place bet. But I don't know. I don't love that, like, there's like... I think the thing I don't love is that, like, everything from there to there, or everything from... Like, it's hard to know who the subject of the sentence is, basically. Yeah, I guess it's fine because of the first place thing. But it's not that clear that she wouldn't have tried to kiss him anyway. Like, yeah. Also, there's a very strong indication there that if the kiss happens, I'd run away crying. Well, I mean, you're not running away, I guess, but you are crying. I simply couldn't bear it if he rejected me. I mean, you should have said that should be over here. I'd probably start crying if he rejected me. If that were over here, I think I wouldn't have been as lost there, maybe? Anyway, that's that case. Whew. This is a sign of things to come. Oh dear. Who have we got next? You. Alright, okay. We'll see you all next time, folks, and we'll go to this case over here. Alright, goodbye.